folks. 2021 resolutions video. It is Friday. I've been working the markets today. That's going well again. And we'll have more on that in the near future. I've tried out several different systems, in the stock market, well, for the last 5 years. But it really just feels like I'm getting closer and closer and closer as the day goes on, or as the year goes on, I should say. So once I kind of crack the code, if you will, I will share that with you. I just don't want to give any bad advice. I don't want to say go do this, then you do it and lose a bunch of money or something. The other thing I want to show you was all this office work. We're tearing out the floor, as you can see. Let me flip my camera around. So as you can see, we're tearing out the office floor and building a wall right there. And yeah, this is going to be my new office. We're going to have some doors right here at the floor line. Some nice French doors or something. And then there's going to be the new office right over there. And that's just, needed some more privacy and stuff. This place is kind of wide open, It's really, people are mistaken, they think it's like a business you just walk into or whatever, which that's our fault too, because we haven't really set up any boundaries there. But it's just hard to get anything done. When you're constantly interrupted, unless you need to deal with customers for whatever you're doing for work to make money or whatever. But honestly, with your goals and stuff on your own terms, you really got to be, I don't like to use the word selfish, because it's not selfish. It's actually the opposite of selfish. It's caring about your well-being and your family and your success. And you can't just be interrupted every 3 seconds by your best friend or your mom or whatever. You really just have to set up boundaries so that you can focus and you can actually get some stuff done. I showed this in other videos, but this is our little, This is our little kitchen area. Cat box. Leave that where Numbnuts is used to it, right, Numbnuts? Because don't want him shitting and pissing everywhere if you can't find his box. But anyways, this was a little kitchen area. It's going to be a little kitchen area, little table, wood flooring, carpet, stuff like that. Not carpet. Coffee is what I meant. Coffee, microwave, stuff like that. We can have lunches down here. This wall will all be framed in. Lights above it. Put some posters on the wall, kind of like we already got right there. 12 Angry Men. Did that in, 2017? So yeah, a lot of great stuff going on. And I see we got company, speaking of company. So I just want to check in and say things are going well. And do what's best for you. Make decisions that are good for you. It's your time. Have a good day. The last thing I was going to say, too, is on the last video when we were talking about bill pay and the Robert Kiyosaki method, I went back, and what you really should do is pay the minimum on all of your credit cards and all of your loans and all your bills. Pay the complete minimum except for the one you're trying to pay off. Pay as much as humanly possible on that. So figure out, my minimum for this one is $50, Discover Card's $100, Capital One's $200, whatever the minimum is, don't pay a cent over that, and then pay as much as you can on the high interest one that you're trying to pay off. So if you're paying, $200 on the one you're trying to pay off, and you pay it off in 3 months, that opens up an extra $200. So then your next one, Discover Card, that's the minimum's been $50 a month. Now you're paying the $50 plus the $200 that you just paid off on that big loan or big bill, and now you're paying $250 on Discover or whatever I just said. And then after you pay that off, that frees up another $250 to put on your next loan, so on and so forth. And it's exponential. It's just like real life, it'll be paid off. Everything will be paid off like that. It'll start slow, but if you stick to it within a year or two, 5 years, depends how bad your debt is, it will all be paid off. And that's really how life is too. Stick with what you're doing. Even if you think you're spinning your tires in the mud, keep going, because most people quit. Most people quit 3 feet from gold. Read Think and Grow Rich again. 3 feet from gold. This guy quit mining, and there it was. He just quit too early. Then someone else found the mine and made millions, billions, whatever dollars. So keep going every day. It's not going to kill you. You definitely don't want to stop and then watch someone else live your dreams 5 years later or whatever. So anyways, have a great weekend. We'll see you next week, everyone. Bye-bye.